Good morning everybody. I hope you are all doing well. I'm going to use this video to show you how to write a good argumentative essay. Hopefully this video will help you in your writing process. But firstly, let's start with the four major types of essay writing. The first one is the narrative essay. In a narrative essay, a writer is telling a story. He's telling a story about a real life experience. When writing a narrative essay, writers should try to involve the reader by making the story as vivid as possible. The fact that narrative essays are usually written in the first person helps involve the reader in the story. Actually, the use of I sentences gives the reader a feeling of being part of the story. Also, a well-crafted narrative essay will tend towards drawing conclusion or making a personal statement. Let's now move to the second type, which is descriptive essays. In a descriptive essay, a writer might describe a person, place, object, or even memory of special significance. However, this type of essay is not description for description's sake. The descriptive essay strives to communicate a deeper meaning through the description. In a descriptive essay, the writer should show, not tell, through the use of colorful words and sensory details. He is painting a picture with words. The best descriptive essays appeal to the reader's emotions, with a result that is highly evocative. As for the third type, it is expository essays. The expository essay is an informative piece of writing that presents a balanced analysis of a topic. In an expository essay, the writer explains or defines a topic using facts, statistics, and examples. Expository writing includes a wide range of essay variations, such as the comparison and contrast essay, the cause and effect essay, and the how-to or process essay. But please, you have to pay attention that expository essays are based on facts and not personal feelings. So don't reveal your emotions or write in the first person. Let's now try to dig deeper in our argumentative essay. The goal of an argumentative essay is to convince the reader to accept the writer's point of view or recommendation. The writer must build a case using facts and logic, as well as example, expert opinion, and sound reasoning. The writer should present all sides of the argument, but must be able to communicate clearly and without hiding why a certain position is correct. So, it becomes clear that the argumentative essay is a type of writing that requires the student to investigate a topic, collect, generate, and evaluate evidence, and establish a position on the topic in a concise manner. Again, the goal of an argumentative essay is to convince your reader that your position is logical, ethical, and right. This is achieved by a clear, convincing thesis statement, claim, in the introduction paragraph. Then, body paragraphs that use evidence and explanations to support your claim, a paragraph addressing opposing positions on the topic when appropriate, and a conclusion that gives the audience something meaningful to think about. So we can say that it's a 5-paragraph structure. The first one is introduction. The second is the body. It includes at least 2 paragraphs to support your claim, and 1 to address your opponent in order also to support your claim, and the last paragraph is the conclusion. Now you have chosen a topic, or more likely read the exam questions, telling you to defend, challenge, or qualify a claim on an assigned topic. What do you do now? Let's think together. You establish your position on the topic by writing a killer thesis statement. This means that it is the backbone of your argument. It is a North Star that keeps you oriented as you develop your main points. Actually, a thesis statement conveys your point of view on your topic, usually in 1 sentence. at the end of your introduction paragraph. It's very important that you state your point of view in your thesis statement in an argumentative way. In other words, it should state a point of view that is debatable, because you will spend the rest of your argumentative paper defending. Your thesis statement tells your reader what your argument is. Then, the rest of your essay shows and explains why your argument is logical. So, the thesis statement is actually the entire point of an argumentative essay. So, no thesis statement, no argumentative essay. Got it? So, you might wonder why you write your claim at the last sentence. Actually, because you are now building your case and you will support it in the coming paragraphs. Now that you know how to pick up a thesis statement and how to make a strong claim in your topic, you are ready to think about writing the other section of an argumentative essay. Like other types of essays, argumentative essays typically have three main sections: the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. Within these sections, there are some key elements that a reader, especially an exam scholar or professor, is always going to expect you to include. The structure of your essay. When you are planning, write down as many arguments as you can, both for your side and the opposing side, and then see how you can structure the points to make your arguments in the body. Actually, discussion of opinions from both parties is very important in an argumentative essay. For an argument to occur, there have to be two conflicting opinions about an idea, and it is the responsibility of the writer to convince the reader on one stand using sufficient support. You should be able to state ideas of both parties before coming up with your opinion. While developing a stand for your essay, be certain to include more points to support your claim, so that you can convince the reader to be on your side of the argument. So, argumentative essays follow a basic format: the introductory paragraph, the body section, including of at least 3 strong arguments, a section in the body to present opposing arguments, and the concluding paragraph. When you start your conclusion, you should be able to let the reader know that you are winding up using conclusion transition words. Some of these words can be used to introduce the conclusion, like finally, to finish with, to conclude. You shouldn't introduce a new argument in conclusion. All the arguments and support should be in the body of your essay. The conclusion could be divided into 3 parts. The first part is restating the idea of your argument. The second part is coming up with sentences that summarize your argument. The last part is giving consequence to acting as a warning for not following your premise to the reader. This is an art of convincing the reader that indeed your opinion is the way to go in the argument. You can also include the benefit of following your opinion to make it convincing. Now I'm going to mention some of the frequently asked questions by my students. Am I allowed to use abbreviations and very short sentences? Am I allowed to state directly my point of view? Actually, giving your opinions doesn't mean using "I think," "in my opinion," because this weakens your writing. You want to show the evidence, not what you think. So try to support your viewpoint with facts and information to back up your opinion, so use quoted phrases and data short. And pay attention that an unorganized introduction makes unclear arguments. If the reader feels that you are not sure about what you want to prove, it will be very confusing for them. As for using abbreviations and short sentences, you have to know first your audience. Knowing or anticipating who will be reading what you have written is key to effective writing. You need to know who you want to read your writing, why they are likely to read it, and what they want to get out of the reading in order to include the right content. So, informal language is similar to spoken one. It includes slang, broken syntax. You can use the first or third person point of view, like I and we, or second person like you. Short sentences are acceptable. Contractions like I am and abbreviations like TV can be used. Empathy and emotions. The author can show empathy toward the reader regarding the topic. However, in formal writing, longer sentences are likely to be more prevailing. You have to state your objective clearly and show a limited range of emotions, and avoid emotive punctuation, and try to use full words and no contractions. Finally, remember what we have previously discussed in our lectures and in this video, and try to write a well-structured argumentative essay. I think now it is very simple and you can write a good one. Good luck.